The chamber fell silent. Every eye fixed on Mary Ward, the Elizabeth Dole Foundation Fellow, as Senator Jerry Moran leaned forward, his voice slicing through the tension. How many veterans with spinal injuries are still waiting for community care referrals because the system is broken? The words hung in the air, heavy with implication. Cameras clicked, phones recorded. The nation seemed to hold its breath. What you're about to hear could change how America sees the sacrifices of its heroes. In that moment, the stakes were crystal clear. Lives hung in the balance, and the truth would not be softened. Every delayed referral was a life on pause. Veterans with spinal injuries faced not just pain, but paralysis, lost independence, and shattered dreams. Waiting for community care meant sleepless nights, mounting frustration, and families stretched to their breaking points. The system, meant to serve those who served, seemed indifferent to urgency. What happened next would shock even the most seasoned policymakers. Hallways echoed with the quiet suffering of heroes, clocks ticking like a countdown to crisis. Each denied appointment, each bureaucratic obstacle, was a story of resilience tested, and a reminder that one wrong decision could irreversibly alter a life built on sacrifice. Beneath polished floors and official seals, the system moved like a slow, unfeeling machine. Referral forms vanished into bureaucratic mazes, approvals stalled for months, and phone calls went unanswered. Protocols meant to protect became obstacles, and procedures became excuses. Indifference whispered through every office, as if the sacrifices of veterans were invisible. The villain was not a single person, but an entrenched system thriving on inefficiency and arrogance, where urgent needs were lost in red tape. Lives were quietly slipping through the cracks, unnoticed and unacknowledged. But one advocate refused to let the system win, ready to confront the heart of institutional neglect. Mary Ward had spent years walking the halls of power and the corridors of veteran hospitals, bridging two worlds with relentless determination. As an Elizabeth Dole Foundation Fellow, she had fought tirelessly for those whose voices were muffled by bureaucracy, sacrificing sleep, family time, and comfort for justice. Every veteran she helped left an imprint on her resolve. Every story of struggle fueled her advocacy. Compassion was her weapon, experience her shield. Her calm authority radiated in every encounter, earning admiration from allies and wary respect from skeptics. Her experience had prepared her for a moment like this, a confrontation that would be remembered in Washington for years to come. The room bristled with unease. Senator Moran's questions cut like blades, exposing gaps in the system, while Mary Ward responded with unwavering composure, her voice steady but piercing. Every loophole, every delayed referral was laid bare, each statistic a testament to lives compromised. Staff shifted uncomfortably, aides whispered, and cameras captured the silent tension. Shock rippled through the chamber as the depth of neglect became undeniable. Outrage simmered just beneath the surface, and the audience felt the suspense coil tighter with every exchange. A single misstep could unravel her credibility, but the most shocking revelation was still moments away. Ward's words landed like thunder. She recited case after case. Veterans denied timely care, families strained to breaking points, statistics showing months-long delays that could have been prevented. Each story hit harder than the last, exposing systemic negligence with undeniable clarity. The chamber seemed to vibrate with collective realization. Gasps echoed, murmurs rose to applause, and even the critics' faces betrayed reluctant acknowledgement. Phones buzzed as social media lit up with disbelief and admiration. Calm yet commanding, Ward dismantled every excuse, offering concrete solutions alongside her evidence. In that moment, dignity triumphed over indifference, and the system's arrogance trembled under the weight of truth. Within hours, the hearing ignited a storm. Social media exploded with hashtags, shared clips, and viral commentary praising Ward's courage. Veteran organizations and advocacy groups amplified her message, calling for immediate reform. Commentators dissected every moment, politicians weighed in, and mainstream media replayed her testimony relentlessly. Pride swelled among those who had fought in silence. Validation finally given to years of struggle, citizens felt a renewed urgency to act, inspired by one person's unwavering commitment. Yet as the world watched and cheered, a sobering truth lingered. The systemic failure remained entrenched, but the battle was far from over. In the quiet aftermath, the true lesson emerged. Heroism is not confined to battlefields. Service, advocacy, and accountability are just as vital, shaping lives in ways that invisible battles often determine. Mary Ward's triumph was a reminder that dignity outweighs bureaucracy, that persistent advocacy can topple neglect, and that one determined voice can spark systemic change. Across the nation, veterans began to see hope where there had been despair, and slow but meaningful reforms started to take root. The courage to confront injustice, to stand unwavering in the halls of power, proved that every life of service deserves recognition and protection. The hearing revealed more than systemic failure. It exposed the power of courage, advocacy, and relentless dedication to justice. Mary Ward's example reminds us that heroes exist in every corner of society, fighting for the lives and dignity of those who served. Now it's your turn to act. Share these stories, amplify their voices, and hold institutions accountable. Learn, speak, and advocate. Stand with heroes, stand for integrity, stand for change. Every click, every conversation, every act of awareness helps ensure that the sacrifices of veterans are honored, their struggles addressed, and their futures secured.